Alright, I am going on 3 different platforms here. Hello to everybody on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. As you guys can tell, I have gotten terribly ill again. But fortunately, it is actually just the result of a massive allergic reaction I had Wednesday night into Thursday morning right before I got on my plane to go to Boston. Hello. Hello from Tennessee. But, so I got a little bit, sick because I had a massive allergic reaction. If y'all did not know, I'm highly allergic to, well, 90% of life in the first place. But I am actually extremely allergic to mushrooms. So unfortunately, that's how I started out my trip, and yeah, it was just not fun at all. Just the start of it, which it was just a difficult trip, let's put it that way. But it was definitely one in a million. I'm so glad I got to go. I did a lot of reading, a lot of relaxing. Allergic reaction, you can't do much about it until you're just through it. So here I am trying to get through everything still. Got a bad sinus infection from it and everything else. So I'm just getting through it. But my trip, you guys, was amazing. I cannot wait to go back. Okay, first off, there is only one reason I will ever go back to Massachusetts, and that's when I go to Salem. I only got to spend an hour and a half there, so it wasn't too much time to do a lot, but it was fun. It was oh my god, a phenomenal trip to go through and see history, literally. I mean, we were founded on that, in the 13 colonies. I mean, that was one of the original, heck, I even saw the second oldest city hall in America. It was beautiful. I do not, however, have the photos and videos, I just realized, from my phone to my computer so I could show you guys, but I do have photos and videos. I'm hoping to be back on tomorrow. I actually did see a lot of witches. If that's what you want to call them. It's more of like a spiritual thing. I mean, like, I've looked into it personally because I like Charmed and Harry Potter. I love all that stuff. Honestly, it's like praying. It's a religion. And you kind of put good vibes out there. They believe whatever you put out in the world, you get 3 times fold. Well, always remember that. So if you're going to put something negative out in the world, you're going to get it back 3-fold. So that's commonly what they believe. You can really follow your own guidelines with it. I personally know a lot about it, as much as I want to know at this point. I do have my own stuff personally, but it is actually kind of covered right now. I'm using it as a dresser, but I have everything inside. But I did get a couple souvenirs. Hey, you better not get my dog. That's mean. That's very mean. I don't know what you're saying truth about, to be honest. But so that's really what the Wiccans believe. Any kind of Wiccan, anything like that, they believe that you get 3-fold back. And it's really just putting positive vibes out into the world, saying, you know what? Today's going to be a good day, and I'm not going to let anything get me down. And getting out there and just doing that and being kind to other people. And no, it's basically a karma thing. And don't people in like Christianity and stuff, they offer things up to God, like money? Instead of offering money, which he's not, I know what it was. I know it's Wizard of Oz. If I didn't know what the Wizard of Oz was, I was making a joke because I have 2 dogs. But anyway, silly. I know. But anyway, It's just putting positive vibes out in the world and saying, you know what? People offer money to God, which he can't do anything with, right? Oh, yeah. God can't really do anything with money. If you offer up positive vibes to him, I think he could do a little bit more with that than he could anything else. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, I was really on here because I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I got. I didn't get a whole lot because I didn't have a whole lot of time, especially being sick and having a pinched nerve. These are my tickets. I flew standby. That's what took me so long to get home yesterday. It was insane. Okay, so yesterday, show up at the airport at 7 o'clock, which is what they told me, right? Oh, excuse me. Show up at 7 o'clock. They're like, oh, sorry, this flight is overbooked by like 6 people. So you're not going to be getting on. Crap. Okay. Well, when's the next flight that we're going to be able to get on? Well, all the flights to Baltimore are now filled, and you can't go from Baltimore to Nashville either because those are full. And I was like, well, you know, I used to fly through Chicago to go to Ohio. Why can't we fly to Chicago and go from Chicago to Nashville? Oh, well, those flights are booked. But good thinking. Well, crap. When's your next flight? Straight to Nashville then. Oh, well, that's going to be tonight at like 7:45. Show back up at like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. They're like, oh, sorry, we had to delay that till 11:15. I was like, son, if I go the third time, I'm walking home. That was about where I was. And I have no idea what the deal with flights being overbooked. I don't understand how you can sell more seats than you actually have. I can understand flying standby, you know, but the whole plane is full. Okay? And you have 2 people on standby that are going to, you know, take the people's spots if they just miss their flight. Because people oversleep. People don't show up for their flight. Somebody gets sick. Whatever, you know. So I can understand putting people on standby like I was flying. But how do you fly, or how do you sell more tickets than you have seats? Because, like, I flew standby when my grandma passed away. It was the only way I could get a ticket fast enough. I can understand that. But, I don't know. But anyways, so these are, like I said, these are the brochures from Salem. I definitely had to go get one. If you guys ever think about it, go to the visitor station every time you go into a new state, new place, anywhere. I always do. You want to know why? It's a free souvenir right here. And you go into it, it tells you, you know, everything that they offer throughout the summers. Overbooking, yeah, it is more hassle. It really is. So this is, and it's got all the attractions and museums and stuff that you can go to. So this gives you an idea of what you want to do on your trip. You know, if you didn't pre-plan on Pinterest like I normally do, but didn't. And if you go back here, there's a map. And it has all the attractions. So, trying to show you where I was. Like, here's the city hall. The oldest city hall. Second oldest, my bad. And then if you go down here, they have a Salem Wax Museum, but I wasn't too, you know, keen on that. It's a wax museum. Once you've seen them one, you've kind of seen them all. They're all wax. So, then they've got the fire station. Old Bearing Point Cemetery, Witch Trials Memorial. That is where I went. They have, you can see in one of my pictures on my Facebook page, which, reminder you guys, if you are not on my Facebook page, go check out my Facebook page, and you will be able to see the pictures of, well, you'll see a picture of me with the tombstones. I haven't uploaded a whole lot. it was a phenomenal trip. Definitely phenomenal. To go to the cemetery was absolutely overwhelming and amazing. To be standing there where, you know, you have headstones that are from the 1700s to the 1500s to, you know, you have them from so many different eras. I guess I wouldn't say they went back to the 1500s. That's what threw me off. But you had them in the 1700s. I remember that was like the earliest I think I saw, which, I mean, to sit there and look at was absolutely amazing to know that there's that much history here. And to think that's where a lot of us originated from. Like, most of us probably have a family member over there in that graveyard and don't even know it. Like, it was amazing. Oh, yeah, and I went to Revere Beach. I'm pretty sure, I shouldn't say I'm pretty sure, not sure. I think that was the beach where Paul Revere came in and said, the British are coming, the British are coming. Not quite sure. I heard two different stories on it. But to know that I was standing right there, you know, it was phenomenal. Like, it was so craziness. It was a trip of a lifetime to know that. I also got to go to Vermont and Maryland. Those are the other two states I got to go off of my Ohio, or my visiting states list. I think I have 27 more states to visit before I visited have been to all 50 states. I think it's 27. And then, these were from Revere Beach. They're still wet. This was really the only place that had shells. Good, they didn't break. Wow. That was really cold! Oh, that was so cold. Sorry, you guys. Water just dripped, like, on my lap. It was a lot of water. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Revere Beach just stunk. Okay, we got the seashells home, and they stunk so bad I had to boil them before I left. So that's why they're still wet. But these are my shells. I really honestly, oh my gosh, and the snails. Oh, ugh. Okay, first off, I have a leg limit, y'all. You have to have a minimum of 2 legs, maximum of 4 legs. So, hey Ben, I just got back from a trip, so I'm kind of telling everybody what I got and stuff. I've never seen so many snails. We went to this, I wanted to call it Winthrop, I don't know why, but it was this one beach, and there was tiny little snails everywhere. Okay, and at high tide, you can literally see how the water just like, ew, my hands are wet. You can see the water line, right? And then after the high tide goes down, at low tide, it is so far back there. It's like a mile out there, I swear. Probably not, but I'm not good at distances, y'all. So it's like clear out there. And on the second beach, because we went to Revere Beach first, second beach was Winthrop Beach, or the Five Sisters, I don't know what it's called. And you walk out and there's 5, like, rock mountains almost out in the middle of the ocean, technically. You can go out there and watch planes fly in, because the airport was like right there. You can just watch planes fly in right there where you could touch them, and it was amazing. Like, you were literally sitting in the middle of the ocean, and there was no water around. But the snails were everywhere. And I'm trying to walk through and not crush snails, and oh my gosh. You guys, like I said, I have a leg limit. Minimum 2 legs, maximum 4 legs. I don't go above or below that. Y'all, I will not. And I'm like crushing these little snails, wanting to cry, and oh, once I made it out there, it was great, but then I had to walk back at some point. Oh my goodness. It was a trip, that's for sure. But I got a couple more little ones. Like, I've never actually seen them like this perfect, especially from the ocean. Like, it is craziness. Like, they're just so pretty. Yes, you guys, I like shells, and I collect them. I have some, well, okay. I did not get one like this from Massachusetts. Okay, this was just one-time thing, you know, just for decoration. When I went to Massachusetts, I was not about to buy a seashell again that was made in the Philippines, and that was like $8. When you can just go pick them up off the, you guys, I'm cheap. What can I say? Until modeling picks up. I can't afford to spend my money on just random stuff. But, and then look at this little tiny itty bitty one. It's just so tiny. And then, like, we got these ones, and they were actually full shells. Like, they were, I broke off from somewhere. But these were, like, full clamshells when we got them. But unfortunately, they kind of broke in half. So, but they're pretty. I don't even know what this one looks like. I was getting the little ones because I'm weird. But I have some from, like, okay, so in Florida, they were charging like $8 to $10. Oh, okay. Hey, Sierra! But, by the way, congratulations on the little one. Sorry, I just talked to my Facebook. Remember, go check out my Facebook, hit the like button and the follow button. That way you can see all my Facebook lives, which I do while I do my YouTube lives. Fortunately, Instagram does not keep them, so you guys can go check out my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, which is all under the same name, and you will be able to rewatch them and everything else. Oh. I'm doing good. Just got back from Boston. Kind of sick, actually, because I had an allergic reaction to mushrooms, of course. Went to Waffle House and didn't think to tell them to not cook my food where mushrooms have been. You know, silly old me. So those are my seashells I got from Revere Beach, which the Winthrop Beach or Five Sisters Beach actually has no seashells. They have rocks, and that's about it. Rocks. Don't know why that's there. Oops. Hey, sorry, YouTube. You just got something thrown at you. Okay. So moving on, I got, I think, 3 more things. Actually, I have 4. But now that I'm realizing it, I did not bring up the other one. Oh no, it should be over there. Okay. Alright. I'm back. Again. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so this is my other. Here's one of them. This is a little owl. My phone case is over here. You guys, I did get a ton of reading done. Let me grab this up. This is my lucky little owl, is what it's called. And it says it's a wish box charm. And you just put your little wish in there, and you keep it in there until it comes true. It's just a little charm you sit on your desk or wherever. Oh! Hi, Camille. Okay, then we'll start with this one. This one's a little bit bigger, you guys, so I gotta back up. This is a poster. Just because it is such a big history thing. And it kind of coincides, you know, I like my Doctor Who, I like my Harry Potter, I like just about anything that, I love fantasy. And that's truly what it is at this point in time, because nobody has determined whether it's real or not, blah, blah, blah. I'm obsessed, and I'm obsessed with anything that has to do with our history, and it kind of ties in, you know, to know that we came from people who were like, oh, if you sink, you're a witch. I know that sounds horrible, but, you know, whatever. You know what I mean. Though, to think that people were, we came from those people, you guys. Just saying, we came from them. and they wanted to sit there and persecute people because they didn't know what was going on. I just thought it was interesting. This is Salem's Roots in American History, and I got the last one that they had. And it's all Salem. And it's everything. Nathaniel Hawthorne. Elizabeth Peabody. It's just got everything. So I can't wait to get that framed and up on my wall. And then I think it'll look good on my wall next to my Doctor Who poster. By the way, you guys, if this looks familiar to anybody, there's a reason on Instagram, by the way. There's a reason that is completely familiar to 90% of everybody. Actually, it should be everybody. That is the Doctor Who rendition of A Starry Night called The Exploding TARDIS. If you watch the TV show, you would know why it's there. Or why they did it. But they did a whole episode of Vincent Van Gogh and... Was that him? No, was it? I don't know. But anyway, they did a whole episode on the dude that did that, and so that is what the exploding TARDIS should look like, y'all. Okay, so the next thing I got is, this is kind of, I thought it was cool. Just because it has, I wonder if any of y'all have seen the originals or the Vampire Diaries or anything like that. But just out of principle, and the fact that I've spent literally every bit of the seasons watching it, catching up on it, or watching the new episodes, I had to get it. So Klaus, Rebecca, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I forgot his name. Why do I want to call him Danny? The originals, y'all, coming for you. This is the only thing that could actually kill an original vampire. Was the ash from a white oak stake, or the ash from the white oak tree that they had been created from. And then if you look on the back, sorry Instagram, it's going to be backwards. It says Essex Street, Salem, Massachusetts. I didn't read that before. It says, carry it in a white bag for a druid's wisdom. Don't know what that means. But, so I got that just because I've spent, you know, all the seasons watching them. The only season I haven't seen is the 8th season of Vampire Diaries, which is the final season. And I think that's just more or less because I'm not ready for closure. I thought they'd be going for a little while longer. But this is the final and last thing, and then I'm going to have to hop off here, y'all, because I'm just realizing it is 4 o'clock, and I have a show to do tonight, but I will be getting on tomorrow afternoon, so make sure you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it, that way you get notifications. Go to my Facebook page, like it, so you get notifications, and make sure you check out Instagram. If you're on Facebook, check out my Instagram and YouTube. Just go check them out all out, y'all. I have been trying to post a lot more pictures and everything, so make sure you guys stay tuned, especially to my Facebook page, because I will be getting new photos up as soon as I possibly can. I do have a friend coming down here, actually the same friend I went to see will be coming down here, so it may take me a little while. But I will be getting things done. I'm just excited. I'm getting ready to get my studio set up, get everything else set up. So you guys make sure to come out and come to my Facebook. I will be at Crazy Town and Tequila Cowboy tonight. Crazy Town from 6 to 10. Tequila Cowboy from 10 to close. So make sure you guys go check out the Lower Broadway Band as well on Facebook. I manage the page and will be at all their shows, so make sure you check out their events as well. Alright, last and final thing that I got from Salem is a little cauldron. And yes, it is very cast iron. It was $10. It is very heavy, just for as small as, literally, okay, so compared to my hand, this is without the top, okay? This is how big it is. I mean, it is tiny, you guys. I paid $10. That's why I didn't get a whole lot while I was there. I did not want to be spending that kind of money. But, of course, you're in Salem, so how can you not get a little witch's cauldron? And it's so cute. I can set it on my table and put, like, paper clips or whatever I wanted in it. And I just love it. It is amazing. Alright, you guys. I hate to cut it short. I will try to get back on Facebook Live a little later tonight at the show, maybe. Depends on whether or not the rain will hold up. Who knows? Because I have to be outside to get any kind of signal. So make sure you go check out my Facebook page. Like it, follow it, and make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos. I will be back tomorrow. I promise, I promise, I promise. So go check out my other pages, and I will see you guys in about 24 hours. Alright, you guys. Have a great night. I missed y'all.